Now as I'm about to get my fish bagged up, I look over here, and inside the platy tank, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you guys later.
Have a great day.
You too. Oh Lordy. What is going on, Cuffaros? Welcome back to the first video in my backyard with the new big pond that Aquascape built here. This thing came out amazing. This is a really good look at it now with the daytime, and the water is real clear. You can see every little ledge now. Come on over to here, and my mom actually bought a bird feeder, so it's sitting right there just like that. And we've already had birds come, and you can see all the seeds are down there on the bottom. So crystal clear water, goes all the way down right there. Little backyard montage real quick. Alrighty, but back to today's video, what today is about. You can see, if you look real closely, all these eggs were laid just yesterday, and now already there's about 1 million tadpoles in this pond. You can see the micro tadpoles everywhere. Now I personally can care less if they have tadpoles in this pond or not, and frogs start living in my backyard. I actually love frogs. I made a habitat. I called it the frog tower in my old pond. It was in like the side corner, and the frogs would stay in there during the day and come out at night. So yeah, I don't care about frogs, but I do want to get minnows, mosquito fish. These fish will actually eat all those baby tadpoles before they even become a tadpole, just as eggs. And they'll also help keep the pond very clean. Not only that, they create movement on the surface of your pond. So not only is the koi and thump going to be in here soon, but we'll have that top surface movement with these little minnows right here. Look at this dog. What are you doing, Nero? What are you doing, dude? Oh, I forgot to mention, big news, before I head out just yet to get these minnows. Thursday, this week, Thursday, on the 19th, I'm flying out to North Carolina and meeting up with the Aquascape team once again. This time, we're actually gonna do something insane. I'm extremely stoked to do this. I've never done what we're about to do, and I might even find some fish that I do want for this pond right here. So that's gonna be a super cool surprise for you guys, so don't miss that. Hit the subscribe button and turn your post notifications on, and you won't miss it. That video will be posted sometime later on this week, but yeah, thought I'd mention that because I'm actually really stoked for that day. Mini pond is looking great. No, but they actually are sending a pond kit to build this, so right when I receive that pond kit, you already know we're getting straight to work. I could talk all day out here right now. I'm extremely blown away by how cool this backyard actually came out. And that's just the big pond. Wait till everything is done. I gotta stop talking. Let's go get some minnows. All right, I need 2 things to do this. 5-gallon bucket and a net with small enough holes to where the minnows aren't gonna get through it. We're at the lake now, and we're gonna net as many minnows as we possibly can get. I usually do this at night because you can sneak up behind them and actually swoop down the bank. At night, they won't see you. Daytime, they do see you, so it's gonna be a little more difficult than normal. I'm actually gonna try to scoop through the weeds right here along this bank. And you'll see these little fish, they just come soaring right out of those weeds and get right into this net. I see a bunch right here. Although I only got one, this is actually a molly. You can see, it's actually a normal molly. So that is one for the big pond. This might take a bit.
5 minutes later.
Alright, we've been here for like 5 minutes. These holes, I think, as I talked about up there, you need small mesh holes. I think these are just a little too big, and these fish are a little too frisky during the day. What I think we're gonna have to do is just go to the pet store and actually pick up the minnows that you buy straight out of the tanks. Fish, betta fish, but more fish. Alright, minnows, minnows, minnows. There's feeder minnows right here, but that is not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is these guys right here. They're actually, look at those things. They're called a water dog. Isn't that badass? Look at that. But this is what we're getting. We need some minnows, and we're gonna get like 5 dozen of these things. So let me get someone over here and we bag these things up. Now as I'm about to get my fish bagged up, I look over here, and inside the platy tank, if you look down here to the left, these are actually little baby female betta fish sitting with the platies. I saw this last video as well, which is pretty interesting. I guess maybe it's something new they're doing, but look how cool that is. All the little baby females get along. I also need to get an aerator eventually for the Flowerhorn tank, because that is coming soon. I think I found the Flowerhorn we're actually getting for the tank. I don't want to show anyone just yet, but I think I did find one that is going into the 65-gallon very shortly. Some of them have really cool colors. Now Brian from Aquascape and I also had a talk about these fancy guppies right here. These guys are super cool. And one of the reasons why I was thinking about getting some of them is because they make these patio bowls. It's actually built into my big pond, so you guys have seen the patio bowls before. Me and Brian had a few ideas about something to do with those guppies. I'm not sure if we'll do it, but it involves that patio bowl and them. So we may do that as well. A lot of stuff going on. Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
See you guys later.
Have a great day.
You too. Alright, we've got 50. So they sold them by the 10, so we only got 50 instead of 5 dozen, which isn't too much of a difference, but we got God's Plan playing right now, but I'm gonna get copyright, so I gotta turn it off. Appreciate it, thank you. Yeah, alrighty. There's our 5 dozen feeder minnows, which aren't being fed to fish, so these guys are gonna have a good life in a big old pond. And here is the rest of the ones that we just netted, so I'm gonna put these in with them, just in the bag. Hey, follow me on Instagram, and let's go home. Just like that, we are back home. We have so many rocks still in the front yard, ready to build the mini pond. Here are the new fish, and here is the pond that they're about to go into. So what I'm gonna do is what I normally wouldn't do with these just feeder fish, but since I actually want them to live in here, I'm gonna acclimate them. So I'm just gonna put them in just like that. Let them float around for a little bit, but with these ones, since I don't have a bag, I'm just gonna net them out and put them in like I normally would do with just minnows. So let's bring these guys over and net all these out individually. Here's a few of them right there. Just gonna go like this. And here's the first few things going into the new pond. Minnows, and it looks like there might be actually a shrimp in there as well. I think there is a shrimp in there. That's kind of cool. All right, here we go. There goes the minnows. Here's the shrimp. Probably never see him again. He'll be alive, but he'll just be hiding in all this rock. Our bag is slowly floating away. I've got to go get that. Oh wow, there's a lot in this bag. And they actually have color on them. If you look very closely, there's like colored tails in this mixture bag of what looks to be like just minnows. I believe that's probably it. That was about a dozen. I thought I had a little more, but all right, so that's it for that. Joined here by my dog Nero once again, but we've got our minnows. 50 minnows. We're gonna open the bag, pour it over this because you don't want the aquarium water from Pet Supermarket in whatever water you have. All right, there we go. Ready? Holy cow! There's so many. I didn't think there was that many. Look at them all. Alrighty, so we have about 60 minnows in the pond right now. We're obviously gonna get a lot more. That's just a start. Minnows are always good to have. It's been about 3 days, so we're not exactly ready to put thump or any koi fish in here just yet. I can see the minnows all the way down there on bottom right now. Can I stick down? Right there, you can see them swimming around on bottom. That it's a big old pot of them right there. And then if you come right here, you can see a few as well. They're kind of just spread out for now. There's another cool one right here. But just for now, 60 minnows should do the job to keeping the population of tadpoles down just a little bit. That is the first stock of fish, if you want to consider those really like a stocking of fish, but that is the first time I ever put fish into that big pond, and it's the first video that I filmed other than making this pond on this channel. Another thing I need to clarify just before I get into this positive comment shout out. Let me show you guys something. I've been seeing comments like this, and then I saw this comment right here, and then it had that many likes, and I was like, whew. Okay, so once again, guys, the Minimoo 007 challenge continues. Zach, aka Catch 'em All Fishing, when he came and visited my house for the rebuild, he actually came into here. I let him feed the fish. They called me out. Flakes, hey, and then the babies.
What?
And then
hey, Paul,
babies.
they're calling you, bro.
Paul.
They're feeding them.
I need you.
They need you, bro.
Alright, use this, and then you don't have to feed them, but this is what the babies.
Bro, we know how to feed them, bro. We fed fish, right?
Hey, Zach.
Bro, let's go.
Zach, I think it's
Yep,
pretty
yep,
cool.
yep.
Before you leave.
Huh?
Let me know before you leave.
Okay, I will.
So I left the room, and this is what he did when I was gone.
Bye. Come on. Get. Good time. Good time to take them. What?
Where's the net?
I don't know. Look in the holes. Look in the holes.
Here.
Right here. Come on. Come on. Get the water. Where's Minnie Moo? This is such a big tank.
Here,
All right.
we need water.
Okay, water.
He's right here.
I see him. Don't run. Come this way.
Let's do it. Get him. Hurry up.
I got him.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Don't get the rest. We can't get the floor wet. Or hold no. Yeah. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Put him in the bag. Put him in the bag.
And Popeye's chicken 007 Minnie Moo.
So yep, Minnie Moo 007 is gone. If you guys weren't familiar, Minnie Moo is the feeder goldfish that we had that Zach put into my mini pond. Now he has taken it back. Zach, I accept your challenge, dude. This fish, just this little goldfish, is becoming a well-known character on YouTube for fish keepers. Minnie Moo 007, the challenge is not over. Zach, although you do have him right now, you may not have him for long. Just keep that eye behind your head. By the way, also to all those who won these PC stickers in one of my other videos, they are all shipped out well by now. Like 2 days ago they were all shipped out, so if you haven't received it yet, you should be receiving it any day now. Also, come on over here. Whoa, they almost have a little escape route there, but most of these babies are honestly like, so you can see one of the platies in there. You see that orange one right there, jetting across. There's a few of them that are literally ready to go. They are ready to go into the original mini pond 2.0. That is for damn sure. They're getting huge. They're like almost the size of these ones right here. It's so cool to grow your own fish from when your other fish had that baby all the way up to when they get big and they can actually produce more babies. That is one of the greatest parts about keeping fish. And for the betta fish lovers, Luna is doing amazing. So are the shrimp that are down there with her. I don't know if it's me or she's getting bigger. If you guys can tell as well, let me know in the comments down below. But I could swear Luna is definitely getting bigger. And also on an update of Thomas in the kitchen here, look how well these live plants are doing in his tank. They're literally growing huge, and he actually sleeps like tucked up under these plants right here. So I figured maybe I should throw a little update on these guys because it's been a while since we've been inside, to be honest. I used to film all this stuff a lot more, which we will get back into filming all that stuff. We've just, you know, got a lot going on back here right now. Trying to get to the bird food up there? It ain't happening, buddy. Hey, he learned actually how to get across this, by the way, too. Today's positive comment shout out goes to Katie. I mainly picked this comment because of one reason, and this is the reason why. This is amazing. I showed my mom and she said we are probably gonna get one because of you. That right there is why I make these videos, is so that others are inspired to buy and raise their own fish, whether it's in a fish tank, a backyard pond, and most of all, building your own pond, making your own things. That is why I make these videos. Let's get back to this positive comment shout out here. You are an incredible person and YouTuber. Keep up the great work. LY. Well, LY, you too, Katie, and to all those who comment positive things down below. If you guys do want to be in one of my upcoming videos, just comment something positive straight down there in the comment section below, and maybe I'll choose you. Thank you for watching all of these videos. I hope you enjoyed this little mini minnow pond restock thing we had going on today. More of an